What's up, folks? Hope you missed me. I've missed you too. Today we got a really special treat. We're reviewing another book. As an author myself, I find it important to review modern literature and its effects that it has on society. And so today we're going to be reviewing a classic novel, Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. This is a good book. It says, I can read it all by myself, beginner books. We'll see if that's true, if I can actually make it through this entire book. But yeah, let's just get going. So on the cover, we see we got this guy and what I can only assume is the green eggs and ham. So starting off, you open the front cover, you got this other guy holding up the green eggs and ham. I'm really looking forward to see if there's some deeper metaphors or meanings, life takeaways that we can get from this book. So, all right, first page. I am Sam. I am Matthew, but this guy's name is Sam. So that's important to introduce yourself to people so that way people know what your name is. Otherwise, you just go, hi. And it's really kind of awkward, so kudos to that. I am Sam. We got this again, but then we also got this dude right here who's sitting reading a newspaper. Nothing wrong with reading a newspaper. I know we live in the society of Tweetbook, Insta-Chat, and Snapface, but reading a newspaper is good too. Nothing wrong with that. Sam I am. He's just kind of continuing to run around. We got this old guy here. Yeah, so that's Sam I am. That's Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am. Well, tell us how you really feel. That's my first thing. So this guy does not like Sam I am. And as a crotchety old man who's reading his newspaper and there's this guy running around on his little wild beast, I may not like him either. So I can really empathize with this individual as he is reading through this. Do you like green eggs and ham? This is a very forward question by this young man right here. Like, he is taking his fishing reel that has the hand and he's putting the green eggs and ham right in that face. Which, to a certain degree, I do admire that. I do admire the forwardness by this individual to say, all right, do you like green eggs and ham? So I just sometimes you just got to get to the chase and just be like, look, do you like big giant bowls of spinach and eating them? Like, if I can't relate to someone on that, I don't know how else we're going to relate. So, yeah, be forward with people about your dietary choices and see if they like them too. I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Now, this is a harsh reality of life. Sometimes you'll ask someone, you'll go up to them and be like, do you like green eggs and ham? And they'll just tell you, nah, man, ain't my thing. And it's really easy to get discouraged when you have that happen to you. But the important thing is that you asked in the first place. But we'll continue to see what this young man does in the face of rejection from Boomer Hat Guy here. So, would you like them here or there? You see, this is the first key to sales or anything that getting what you want is you just don't take no for an answer. You just say, all right, you told me no, but we're going to continue moving forward with this. So do you want him here or there? Because you're having these green eggs and ham. You can see this guy is a little disgruntled. We don't care about his feelings. Our point is to get him the green eggs and ham at all costs. I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. So this guy's playing difficult. He's playing a little hard to get. You can't get him with the green eggs and ham. So, yeah. So this guy really wants to give him the green eggs and ham, and this guy does not. So we have the battle of the wills here, and this is very very metaphorical of our battles between ourselves, how we all must battle against our flesh and our thoughts, desires, and wants. Yeah, so very deep and metaphorical. So thank you, Dr. Seuss. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? So we see the continued persistence, which is very admirable. So I don't know if I'd recommend eating your green eggs and ham with a mouse. Like, mice are gross, dude. I once lived in a house in college that had mice. I killed every single one of those things. Like, they're dead. Every single one of them, the whole family. So, I mean, maybe green eggs and ham I would eat in a house, but if there's a mouse in that house, not a chance. Mickey Mouse, nope. I don't know any other famous mice. The Ratatouille rat, nope. They're all Chuck E. Cheese, no way. Yeah, there's not a single mouse I would eat green eggs and ham with. Oop. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I Am. At least this isn't getting personal. He doesn't like Sam I Am, but he's not saying you're just bad, Sam I Am. He's just saying he doesn't like green eggs and ham. So that's good. I mean, like, at least he didn't say you're a bad person when you offer him the green eggs and ham. So kudos to that. But this guy just doesn't quit. So would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? I don't know if I'd recommend eating in a box. Like, what am I going to do? Go out, buy a new refrigerator, and take that box outside and eat my dinner in that? And all my neighbors look at me and they're like, what is wrong with this dude? So that's actually a bad question. In terms of his sales tactics, he's losing right now. So, yeah, do better there. But we all fail at certain points. None of us is perfect, so we'll continue on. Give him a little grace, see if he can continue this sale. Not in a box, not with a fox, not in a house, not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I Am. In Star Wars, they talk about how only a Sith deals in absolutes. This guy is dealing with a lot of absolutes. He's got no middle ground. Like, he's not saying no green eggs and ham at all. Or, like, he is saying no green eggs and ham at all. So, yeah, that's tough. So, but I have a feeling our little guy is going to be persistent, our little friend. He gets a car, dude. Like, this is wild. When in doubt, and you can't get what you want, just kidnap the person and put them in your car. That's the story that I'm getting out of this. So, would you, could you, in a car, eat them? Eat them, here they are. I would not. I could not in a car. Yeah, I mean, now this is kind of a weird question because it's like you just kidnapped a guy and you're asking him, will you eat my food? If you're going to kidnap someone, at least give them 5 minutes to get adjusted to the new life. Come on. Even us non-kidnappers know that. So, you may like them. You will see. You may like them in a tree. I've eaten food in a tree before, I think. Maybe. Trees can be relaxing. People go up in the hunting stands and they eat food in there, and then they go and they shoot Bambi. So, yeah. You could eat green eggs and ham in a tree. You see, he's starting to get back into a better sales pitch. So maybe this is kind of like any book you have your like rising action, and then like you kind of have like a moment where the hero, he fails for a bit, but then he has to fight back and like succeed and climb up the mountain. So like he kind of climbs up a bit and then he fails and then he has to climb even higher. It's a real story for life and a real example for life in general. You'll run into challenges and other things, and you have to figure out how are you going to adapt when you face adversity in this way. So, yeah. We'll see what our character says though. I could not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I Am. That's a pretty large, resounding no. You can tell he's a little sad too. Like, if you look at his face there, he's kind of disappointed. I would be too. I'm just trying to share my green eggs and ham. This guy just won't give me the time of day. So we'll continue though, see what's happening. A train. There's 4. I had to make sure I get it right because after all this is, I can read it all by myself, so I have to make sure I get it right. Could you, would you, on a train? Trains are a good spot to eat food because you're not driving yourself, and it's safe for you to operate and do normal human activities such as eat, check your phone, talk to your friends and family. So get up, walk around. So yeah, that would be a great place to have green eggs and ham. So you're continuing to see the rise of this protagonist as he tries to sell this man on green eggs and ham. Not on a train, not in a tree, not in a car, let me be. I would not, I could not, in a box, I could not, would not, with a fox. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. So, our hero continues to face adversity from this villain, the tall hat man. And they're about to enter a dark tunnel too, which is very metaphorical of when you face the dark moments in your life. You're going to have to maybe enter a dark tunnel in yourself as you're trying to sell people on green eggs and ham. So this hits home. Say, in the dark, here in the dark, could you in the dark? I would not, could not in the dark. Yeah, dark is very metaphorical, right? Like you have the contrast of darkness versus light, and so the dark is something that you have to go through. So no one can eat the green eggs and ham in the dark. We all have to fight through the dark, and then eventually, maybe one day, we can eat the green eggs and ham. Would you, could you, in the rain? I would not, could not, in the rain. Not in the dark, not on a train, not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a house, not in a box, not with a mouse, not with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. So it looks like it's raining. Yeah, outside raining is also not a good place to eat your green eggs and ham. Rain is somewhat similar to darkness, as it's a state of place, a state of being that you don't want to be in. Like, you don't want to be continuously in the dark, right? That's kind of dreary, depressing. Darkness contrasted with light, and you have like daylight and sunshine contrasted with rain. So you have another thing you have to go through before you can eat the green eggs and ham. So I'm very surprised with the astute, deep meanings in this book. Would you not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam, I am. So we're continuing down this train, which is a good spot to eat your green eggs and ham, keep in mind. And we have the continued battle of our protagonist and our antagonist, one trying to give him the green eggs and ham, and the other refusing to eat green eggs and ham. And they're continuing down this path, which is very representative of just the path of life itself. It's just winding and going around, and it's held up by pillars of questionable structural integrity. I'm no expert in structural engineering, but those don't look safe to me. So that's very metaphorical to life, though, right? You're just going to go down the path of things, and you're just going to be like, I don't know what's about to happen. And I have this pole that looks very insecure that's holding me up. But you still got to go down those train tracks, so keep that in mind when that happens in life. Could you, would you, with a goat? I would not, could not, with a goat. So he's bringing back up the animal examples, which is not a good idea. You don't want to eat your food with messy animals. Not with a fox, not with a mouse, not with a goat. We're okay with if it's like in a house. We're okay if it's on a train. But we're not okay with the animals eating our green eggs and ham. And so even as we continue to see the rise of our protagonist, he continues to make bad recommendations on how you'd want to eat your green eggs and ham. Would you, could you, on a boat? Boat's very similar to a train. Unless if you get seasick, then you probably wouldn't want to eat your green eggs and ham. Otherwise, you would be seeing them again in a more ugly green state. But if you don't happen to be someone with a weak stomach, a boat might actually be an excellent place to eat green eggs and ham. People go on cruise ships all the time and they eat food there. So why not on a boat? Why not? Here we got a mountain of text. So let's hope I can get through this and prove I can read a beginner book. I could not, would not, on a boat. I will not, with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain. I will not eat them on a train. Not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I would not eat them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them, all caps, anywhere. When someone brings out the all caps, that's now how you know it's like really serious. I was at work one time and like we communicate on Teams and all the time I just talk with people, and then one time a guy sent me a message in all caps saying, "Don't resolve my comments." And I was like, all right, I'm never gonna do that again. That's how you get the message. If you want to get the message across, send all caps, but do so at your own peril, because that person may never ever talk to you again. I did end up talking to that guy again. Well, point being is all caps really do communicate something. So, yeah, you kind of see the climax of the story here. You have the boat, you have the car, you have the train, you got the animals, fox, goat, mouse. But this dude is unrelenting and will not eat the green eggs and ham. So, we have the battle, like, we talk about the unstoppable force and the immovable object. I am giddy as I'm turning these pages, knowing who is going to be the first to give in this battle of good and evil. Will the green eggs and ham win, or will Angry Hat Man win? Let's find out. I do not like green eggs and ham. And so you see the complete fall of everything, which in life, sometimes all of your things come crashing down. And you see here the boats, the trains, the animals, they're all here in the water. Everything has fallen to the ground. And it's all over. So, now we're at our resolution. I can tell because I've gone through most of the pages in this book as I look at it. And so now we're going to see what happens. I do not like them. Sam, I am. Now, first of all, you can't talk when you're underwater, so this is kind of dumb. But outside of that, it's also dangerous because you can't breathe underwater, and they should get out of there. They have to come to a resolution soon enough. You do not like them, you say. Try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say. And so now he makes a different offer. He's not saying just, how would you like him? He's saying, just give him a try. And sometimes that's the encouragement you need. It's just like, just give it a go. See what happens. We'll see here now if our antagonist decides to eat the green eggs and ham. Sam, if you will let me be, I will try them. You will see. So now you start to see this man. He's bargaining. He's like, okay, I do not like green eggs and ham, but I've been on a boat, I've been on a train, I've been on a car, I've been down a roller coaster of train tracks that are supported by questionable columns. I've been told to eat these foods with vile vermin. I just want to go home. That would be my reaction. So he has decided to bargain, and he will at least try the green eggs and ham. And so we see here a very powerful illustration of our antagonist holding the green eggs and ham as everyone looks on, eager to see what his reaction will be once he eats them. Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam I am, and I would eat them in a boat, and I would eat them with a goat. Questionable. So we established you don't eat your food with gross animals. So any lesson you take from here, that's great. That is a lesson you do not take from this book. You do not eat your food with gross animals. Ooh. And I will eat them in the rain, and in the dark, and on a train, and in a car, and in a tree. They are so good, you see. I will eat them in a box. I will eat them with a fox. And I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them with a mouse. I will eat them here or there. Say I will eat them anywhere. So I do like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam I am. And that's all she wrote. Or he wrote, Dr. Seuss. What a powerful book. I don't need to repeat to you all the life lessons that were just discussed in there, but I think you should take some time and really meditate on all the teachings that you've gotten from this book, and then see how you can integrate them into your life. See how you can face the battles of the man not eating the green eggs and ham in your life, and how you can present to them the green eggs and ham, and then use the green eggs and ham for their good. So sometimes you have to present the green eggs and ham in multiple different scenarios, and eventually they may reluctantly try the green eggs and ham, and who knows, they may come to love them. So I know personally, the next time I do a dinner date with myself, I'll be cooking up some eggs with some green food dye to go along with my spinach. So I'll have my green eggs and ham and green spinach. So I'm upping the ante myself, but what you do for yourself is your own personal choice. So, but with that, I really hope you enjoyed this book review. I know I did. If you like this, please leave a like and a comment on more book suggestions you would like to see, and we can do them. Otherwise, we'll see you till next time.